Hey guys, welcome to I think we're at like 19 weeks pregnancy update video. So I have a lot to go over today, and the first thing that I wanted to talk about was at our appointment last week, he was telling me like the weeks and stuff, and I thought that on Wednesdays I start a new week. So like I thought last Wednesday I was starting week 18. But really, my doctor was saying that I actually ended week 18, so now I'm in the middle of week 19, if that makes sense. So I'm actually in the middle of week 19, and I'll be ending week 19 on Thursday, and then starting ending week 19 on Wednesday, and starting week 20 on Thursday, I think. That's so confusing to me, but I think that's right. So we're almost halfway there. On Wednesday. Thursday will be 20 weeks. It's insane. I cannot believe we're already halfway there. As far as how I'm feeling, I've been feeling really good. Like I've told you guys in the last couple vlogs, or updates, I sleep a lot, so I don't really get that tiredness throughout the day. I work from home, so I can rest when I need to. But I've probably been sleeping around 10 to 11 hours at night, so I am definitely well rested. So I'm not tired and exhausted. I still have the bloat, but I definitely feel like I have popped out. And I'm actually going to show you a real live pregnancy, my belly bump today. I'm going to show you kind of like what it looks like when I'm fully bloated like I am now, and what I look like when I can suck it in. So that's something where I'm like still confused. Like, am I really showing? Like, is this truly my belly, or is this still me being bloated because I can suck it in? In my mind, I guess, like, if it was truly my belly, I wouldn't be able to necessarily suck it in, right? Because the baby's there, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that, whatever. As far as baby goes, I guess, I have actually definitely been feeling it kick. It's not like all the time, but definitely a couple times a day, and it just feels like someone's in there like kicking, like flicking the inside of my stomach. So that's been really cool. If I lay certain ways, I can feel it. When we had our Doppler appointment last week, the baby's heart rate was around 162, and it was high because it was up and it was moving around and it was kicking in there, and we could hear it, like it would sound like a swoosh, like. And he was like, oh, the baby's kicking. And he did that, or the baby did that like five, 6 times while we were just listening to the heartbeat. So that was really cool. It means it's moving around in there a lot. And it definitely like reassured me that I am feeling it move and like, well, not move, but like kick when I feel that feeling. I thought it was gas for the longest time, but I am telling myself it's baby now kicking. So that's fun. As far as emotional, these last couple weeks have been kind of rough emotionally. And if you guys follow me on Facebook, and even I can't remember if I talked about it last week, or last update, but the bloating and just not my stomach not feeling how I normally feel is a mental struggle for me. That's probably the biggest struggle I'll have throughout this pregnancy until I'm actually completely showing, and it is completely belly and baby. But it's been a mental struggle, and I know people are telling me like, you're growing a baby and you'll get over it, and you're being selfish for not thinking about like the baby and blah, blah, blah. And like, I understand that I'm growing a human inside my belly. Like, I cherish that. I am like completely grateful and thankful, and I'm so blessed to be able to have this baby inside of me. And that's not what I am meaning when I'm saying that it's a mental struggle. It's not a mental struggle that I'm pregnant. It's just a mental struggle body image wise and how I feel, because half my life I have worked towards having that non-bloat feeling. I'm like gluten-free, no dairy. Like my nutrition is almost on point most of the time before I was pregnant. So having the bloat mentally is a struggle for me, because it goes kind of against how my body normally is feeling. And I think, it's hard for people everybody's different. I want to say everybody, you know, like everybody has different struggles and stuff like that. But for me, this is my struggle, and this is what I have to go through. And like when people tell me they get over it and you're growing a baby and blah 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 blah, like that doesn't really help, because I know that, like mentally I know that, and I cherish that. And like I said, I'm super blessed considering we've had 2 miscarriages in the past. Like I'm completely like beyond grateful to God that I have a baby in my belly. So that's not what I'm saying when I'm saying that the bloat is a struggle. It's just a mental struggle because my body's going through different stages, and it's something I've never gone through before. So I think that's why it's a struggle, because I've never gone through it and I have to go through it to get through it. So that's been definitely an emotional roller coaster. Some days I feel really good. Some days I'm just like blah, 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 blah. Most of the time it's after I eat. I normally feel more bloated than anything. So, or at the end of the day, I feel really bloated. But it's definitely, I know that my belly is going to start popping here soon. So that will be really nice. So I actually like feel pregnant instead of just bloated. Nutrition wise, like I said, I just posted a grocery haul video yesterday, and I've been keeping my nutrition 80-20. I would say a majority of my meals are healthy, what I would be eating before I was pregnant. And I have a couple cheats in there like Pop-Tarts, or I've been having cereal for breakfast right away in the morning because it's easy. I've been having maybe a little bit more cheats here and there, but I live an 80-20 rule. Like I'm having things in moderation. If there's cake and ice cream, I'm going to have cake and ice cream. Like I'm not restrictive in my nutrition at all, and I wasn't normally like that before I got pregnant either. So I would say my nutrition hasn't changed. My workouts though have definitely changed. These last couple weeks, I would say I've been working out 3 to 4 times a week, and normally I'm 5 to 6 times a week. So that's been definitely a huge difference. I've been modifying. I've been doing the same workouts. I'm just modifying them. So I'm not doing them high intensity. I'm not lifting as heavy as I obviously could before I was pregnant. But I'm still not doing as much as I used to be able to do. Once it starts getting warm outside, I live in Minnesota, so like right now it's cold. But once it starts getting warm outside, I'll start doing more walking outside and taking Jax for walks because he likes to do that and it gets us both out. So I'm excited for that because it just gets me out and gets some fresh air. But until then, these workouts we'll have to do. I'm working, like I said, I work from home, so I'm still doing my same work. I would say I don't start my day as early as I normally did before I was pregnant, so I probably don't start work until like 11 or 12, and I work until 3 or 4, depending on when Nick gets home or depending on how much work I have to get done. Most of the time it's like 3 hours maybe. So I'm still doing the same amount of work. I'm trying to do a little bit more work though now before baby's here, because I know once baby gets here it's going to be chaotic and I'm going to have to try and find a whole new routine once baby gets here. So I'm definitely like trying to do more now. Come here, Jax. He wants to go outside. Other updates, we have our gender reveal on the 11th, so that will be fun. I think we're going to do a gender reveal. How come it's so dark? There we go. A gender reveal like video. It probably won't be up though until the next week, so that's exciting. I wanted to go over my medications because I'm a high risk pregnancy, even though I'm super active and super healthy. With our previous miscarriage, we found out that I have a blood disorder, so that's what caused the miscarriage in the first place. So I wanted to go over with you guys what I'm taking, and I can never pronounce the type of blood disorder I have. I'll put it down below for you guys. It's like a super long word. It starts with an M. But I have to take certain things every single day. No noise. No noise. For this pregnancy to keep this baby alive. So I wanted to show you that, and then I wanted to just show you a couple things that I am doing for me, like products that I'm taking. So the first thing that I have to do for this pregnancy is I have to do daily injections from, it's called Lovenox or whatever this word is. So I basically inject myself with this medication every single day. I do it in my inner thighs, yes, I was super freaked out when he first told me that I was going to have to be doing this, and I didn't know how I would respond to it, doing it every single day for 9 months, but I'm halfway in, and I can say it's not that bad at all. I've definitely gotten used to it, so this is something I'll probably have to do all the way up until 36 weeks, maybe even 40 weeks, depending on what my doctor says. I also had to do progesterone up until 14 weeks. So that was almost worse than the injections because I had to do that vaginally and it just was gross. I had to do it in the morning and in the evening, so it was just like down there. It was gross. I'm also having to take a baby aspirin for my blood disorder to like help thin my blood so we don't do blood clots. I'm also taking what is this one? Azithromycin, which is it's actually an antibiotic. Jax, no noise. It's an antibiotic, and it's something that I didn't test positive for when I can't remember. It was like there's so many things I tested for after we had our miscarriage, but one of the things was for this, and I'll probably I'll have to retest for it when we get pregnant again in the future to for sure see if I need to be taking these every single day. But it's not harmful for me or anything like that. It's just to make sure I don't have any get any infections or anything like that. I can't remember what it was that he said it was for. But anyways, I'm taking that, and then I take folic, which is basically folic acid, vitamin B, and vitamin 12, I think, all in one tablet. So I think I remember him saying that after I'm pregnant, I will have to do a baby aspirin and a folic acid every single day, and that's basically what a folic acid is in this too. So that's why I'm not taking folic acid. And then I drink my Shakeology every single day for my prenatal, and that's what I took at the beginning of my pregnancy too. I took my prenatal and then my folic acids in here, so I didn't have to actually take a folic acid pill. So those are my medications that I have to take every single day. And it's crazy because I went from somebody who never took medications, I hardly ever went into the doctor because I was never sick, to going to take 3 to 4, or 4 to 5 with the progesterone every single day. It was a crazy mental switch. So I'm obviously completely grateful and so glad that we figured out what was wrong with me, and this is the only issue I have, and besides that I'm good to go. But it was still crazy going from taking nothing to taking 4 things a day. So some things that I'm doing for me, I know I started using this and then people started commenting on my skin and that it was glowing and I had the pregnancy glow, and so I don't know if it's necessarily from me being pregnant or if this product has been helping, but either or, my skin has been really good lately. And if you have been following me, you know I struggle with acne from dairy, and my dairy intake has definitely gone up since I've been pregnant, but I haven't had any crazy outrageous breakouts like I normally would. Not yet anyways. So I'm gonna say my hormones are maybe just balancing out what happens with the hormones that from the dairy or what. I don't know what's going on, but I have been using this Tarte powder. It's like a foundation, like a powder foundation, and I've been really loving it. And I put it on. It's a light, medium, neutral. I've been putting it on, and then I put a little bit of a bronzer over it. Not every day, only when I go somewhere, have somewhere to go, I'll use this. So once I started using this, people started commenting on my pregnancy glow. So I don't know, like I said, if it's this or if it's definitely being pregnant. I have also been using Mama B Belly Butter. I'd probably use this once a day in the morning or at night, depending on. Like I said, I don't have any stretch marks yet. I don't think I'm big enough yet to have any stretch marks, but I'm definitely trying to be ahead of the game and moisturize my stomach before that happens. So I've been using this. If you guys have any other suggestions on stretch mark creams or lotions or anything like that, let me know. But I've been using this on my belly. I also have been using this combination, which I got from my skin lady. She does oils, and she told me to do this. So this is just basically like a carrier oil. And I mix this with 1 or 2 drops of this Gentle Baby. And I'll do this morning or night, depending on when I do the belly butter. So I do one in the morning and one in the evening. And it's basically just like an oil to keep things moisturized. I do my full belly and like my sides and like love handle area just to make sure I'm getting everything covered. And then I've been using coconut oil for the rest of my body. So not my face, but the rest of my body, my arms, my legs, my boobs, and everything else. I've been using coconut oil. So that is that. I'll show you guys my belly. And like I said, I just ate a little bit ago, so I don't know if it's pregnancy belly or what, but here's like when it's bloated. And I can suck in still a little, but it's like here. So I think like here is, I don't know if you can even really see. Definitely baby is here. So I popped out down here and it's low. I feel like it's really low. When I'm bloated, it's still down here. So it kind of just depends. Like I said, I can suck in still. Oops, it's going black. I can suck in still, but it's still low here. So letting my bloat out, it's this. So you guys can tell me what you think. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just ready to show, so I'm like, when wearing my yoga pants up high because they bug down there. So that's where I'm at belly-wise. Oh, I was going to tell you guys too, as far as weight, I have to get weighed every time I go into the doctor every 2 weeks. And the last week when I got weighed in, I finally hit the double digits. So I have officially gained 11 pounds, I think, since being pregnant, which I will say I started pregnancy on my highest because I was bulking. So that kind of sucks. So it was already weighing more than I normally do, but whatever. Like, I'm not a weight person, so I'm trying not to let it get to my mind, but so I've gained 11 pounds. We were in Florida, remember, for a whole week on vacation, and I basically ate whatever I wanted. Lots of fish tacos, lots of treats and stuff like that. So my eating definitely wasn't like it is now. So I contribute that a little bit to that weight gain. But I know I'm like halfway pregnant already. So I figured 11 pounds is not that bad at all for being almost 20 weeks on Thursday. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.